Yo, I'm going fishing today. I'm gonna try to catch me some doofus troopers. I put in the title, Trump is a hard-working man. I wonder if the doofus troopers, they're gonna be like, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, that'll be so fucking hilarious, man. Trump, that man is a hard-working pedophile, yo. He put in 40 hours a week and 40 hours of overtime, yo. And he gets paid for it. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Hardworking man. I never seen that before. And he does it so professional. Ladies and gentlemen, these are my lawyers. These are my lawyers. They are my friends. I'm on the clock. I'm working hard. Fucking hilarious, man. Hang out for a minute. What's up, number one? Trump's a hardworking man, yo. Did you know that? There was something I had to say about Jesus. God damn it. Lord Daddy Jesus. That's so weird. If I walk into a church and say that shit, pastor, his chest is gonna be all up. His head's gonna be back. He's gonna be full of confidence. And he's gonna be like, hey, yeah, let's talk about the Lord. Lord Daddy Jesus. That's so weird, yo. Strange times we living in. The end times. End times is near. The British are coming. The Democrats are coming. The police are coming. Like, it's a lot. A lot of people are coming for the Donald. The Canadians are coming for Donald. The Chinese people are coming for Donald. I am Jesus' enemy. That's insane. How the hell? Jesus wants to be my enemy so bad. I barely even wasted my time with him. I don't even go to church. I'm being forced to go to church because all these pastors are always preaching some criminal gospel horseshit. And I gotta listen to the words. What up? Number one. Trump's a hardworking man. He he puts in 40 hours a week and And then he puts in 40 hours of overtime trying to reserve his rights to have sex with little kids. Damn. I be trying to like get in their brains before they leave. These mofos, they be out. They just like, gotta go. How do you go to a college, right? Oh shit, I forgot. I was supposed to call a Catholic church school and try to enroll Satan's kids in there. But Satan's kids, when they enroll, they can't inherit their insurance policies because the church steals it. So that's a bank robbing situation, man. Those poor kids are so traumatized. Poor Satan's kids. I gotta, how the hell they go to college for this shit? And all it is like a white man always talking about his feelings for Jesus. And then they pass it off like it's a weird honorary thing. Like, what is that thing? I forgot the word. When you like do like a ceremony and you pass off something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what they be doing, yo. These white universities with the white people and the white man and his fantasies of being the white face almighty. I'm starting to like listening to the pastors now. When I go to church, well, not go to church, but when I watch the YouTubers online, the criminals, right? Well, this is, Trump puts in 40 hours a week, right? And then 40 hours of overtime trying to have sex with little kids with the government. So he's a hardworking man. You need to take that back right now. The YouTuber named the Not So Discreet Wolf says Trump is as hardworking as the King of England who doesn't do shit. That's a lie, a bull-faced lie. You must be the other devil. So yeah, I feel weird though, because like the way that I'm talking about the church, even though a lot of the shit is true, it's like white people. I'm talking about white people, but then if I have a friend that's white, it's offensive and it's fucked up. But you know, I gotta do what I gotta do because there's some fucked up shit going on. So Trump did this to me, yo. Trump did this to me. God damn it. He gave me like mental health problems, yo. So, let me see. Back to the church, everybody. I'm gonna do another rant. And what's the rant? Oh yeah, the Catholic people. I was thinking about it. I was gonna call the lady. Well, if it's a lady, I'll start like asking her like weird shit, like, "Hey, I heard you guys steal money. Is this like a criminal organization type of shit? Like, I'm trying to enroll my kids, but I don't know. I'm like, do you steal the money? Like, who steals the money? Is it the bishop? Like, who's doing it? Like, what kind of education is this?" She'll hang up on me though. So I gotta like find questions that she's not gonna hang up, but she's gonna like hang in there for a long period of time when I call the Catholic Church or a Christian church. It don't fucking matter. They're all doing the same shit. Let me see. I don't know what to like. Oh, I did experience a revelation when I was thinking about calling the church and trying to enroll Satan's kids in the church, right? So the revelation is that it's like so much programming going on in the church, because when I called them late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And you got like the option board, the switchboard for the operator. And there was a music department, a nurse department. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, this goddamn bank robbing institute called the Catholic Church or the Christian Church, they got nurses to keep the people healthy. But when you go to like, I don't know, let's say there's people over there trying to like plot a bank robbery, but they in their house. When they go to the nurse, it's their regular doctor or the hospital until they get caught. But these people, they got a nurse in the building and outside of the building. They some luxurious bank robbing, worshiping doofus troopers, yo. That's luxury. You got all kinds of medical staff trying to keep your criminal activities like going. Keep it going. And you raise them while they're young. So they got a music class for worship. So you go in there, you learn songs, and then you become creative and make your own songs. This is insane. It's been going on for 2,000 years now. Pastors, they can't stop talking about Satan. They talk about Satan day and night and night and day. They say Satan's name more than Jesus, I guarantee you. Whenever they teach in their gospels. So, let me see. If we start up our church, right, the brown-skinned people, our church music, it's a little similar. So you got to tell the story of the truth. So, Kunta Kinte Christ, right? He's our brown-skinned Christian God. And the white people beat the shit out of him, right? So, let me see. Let's try to make some music. Be creative, you know? With the Lord Kunta Kinte Christ. What would them church people be saying about Jesus? He's divine and holy. Lord Kunta Kinte Christ is divine and holy, but he got brown skin. So he got up from the grave. Yeah, yeah. But it was weird how he got up from the grave, because the white people, right? They beat Kunta. They was like, bad Kunta. Say your name, bitch. And they whipped his ass, right? And then he was still acting up. So then they killed him, right? They chopped his ass up and they fed him to the pigs. And then the pigs took a shit. And all the pigs, like, you know, when they shit him out, like he like pulled himself together out of the dirt, kind of like the metal Terminator in Terminator. And then he became a human again. So Lord Kunta Kinte resurrected, right? So it was on the 7th day. So that's a lucky number. That's a holy number, right? So, yeah, Lord Kunta Kinte, he's still alive. He's not dead. So the white people, they thought they got rid of his ass, but he came back. But he was just watching the whole time what these white people be doing with the money system. So, yeah. So now we gotta honor Lord Kunta Kinte Christ. Damn. I ain't really take music class. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'll figure out some songs. Yeah. I gotta go to church, you know? But wait, no, hold up. The there was a pastor. He was saying some shit about uh don't let them change the Bible. And the motherfucker dumb as shit because the Bible he got in his hand is already printed. So nothing in that book is changing except for whatever goes on in his head. So his imagination is always on the change, right? So it's a white man, white skin imagination. So I would never want to change his Bible because that's tampering with evidence, yo. You gotta like locate all them stories that they be telling and figure out how they get in their bank robbing sermons to intimidate the gay people and basically pocket their life insurance policies. So these motherfuckers be stealing. And Lord Daddy Jesus ain't even coming back. So what's the other thing that the pastor said? He's the YouTuber on Heavenly Voice or Heavenly Voices. One of them. And he always got a rant. And it's like, he one of them emotional pastors trying to play on your guilt, trying to make you feel sorry for his ass. So, let me see. He said some weird shit. Something, it's always some instructions about God. And I don't know. I think he's starting. Oh, they are developing a new thought system. And that's how you know they scared. They scared like shit because they're starting to they are starting to read and hear what's going on. And they're starting to deny it. And they're trying to brainwash people to not believe what's being said about them, but somehow they don't have the balls to say what's being said about them in the sermons, even though the whole world is like talking about them, and it's like fucking with their heads, yo. So their brains are starting to like feel like weird, probably, because they be like confessing shit. And Trump is a weirdo, because there's a part about Trump that actually wants to try to tell the truth. So he got like some kind of like conscious in his brain, a lie detector test. That's what it is. He wants to like, he keeps attempting to tell the truth in a way, but even though it's lies, because there's a lie detector test in existence. So, damn. Trump is interesting. That's an interesting dude. Huh. Yeah. Let me see. Pastor. I feel like calling them up. I should call that church school and try to like ask questions, but what questions do I ask? Yo, Sully Goose. Oh, snaps. I didn't even see a comment. Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out what's being said in these churches, man. Because a lot of it doesn't make any sense at all. And it's just weird. There was like links that I made, but I forgot to write it down. just be saying shit. Oh yeah, they wild these days. Yeah. One of the techniques, uh, it's like I gotta be a fisherman. So I don't know the response because I never been in this situation. So I would have to locate like 5 school churches, or it's like church, Catholic church, Christian church, but it's a school building. And I know one of them is going to hang up on me and stuff like that, but it's like getting information about the process because I just went to a public school. I never went to no specialty school. So, wow, my brain just like made a link to a question. If it's, wow, this shit is bad, yo. So you got officers that graduate out of these schools. You got nurses, doctors. You got the lawsuits. The lawsuits are major, and it's building up. Like all the information is being gathered, and people about to start suing the fuck out of these organizations. Yo, that's just gonna be fun to watch. When people start suing these organizations for the weirdness that they're doing, and it's like the whole country and the whole world. We never seen no shit like this before, yo. The whole country and the whole world, a lot of lawsuits, like, but it's like, who's the lawyer? Like, you can't hire a criminal conservative that's part of it to represent you in the court. So you got to go with like a Democrat. The banks are in trouble. Oh shit, somebody else came in. I fried fish, bro, bamboozle, get back to work. Good afternoon, brother. Justice 33 and a third. You sound like a Mason. You a Mason, yo? You finally found my channel? It's a lot of secrecy going on, and you would not believe how I'm discovering this shit. I'll tell you right now, right? I never did that secret handshake with y'all. If you're a Mason, I wasn't like, boom, 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 let me in the club, right? So I was always at the park reading books. And in my brain, I was like daydreaming about being an investor. So I'm thinking like, I'm gonna make a shitload of money, right? And I had a lesbian friend from EMT school, which is the ambulance people that shows up when you call 911. And she's a lesbian, right? So I'm like, I knew this girl for over 10 years. And if I die, I was like, I'm gonna leave her some of my money. Fuck that, yo. She my people's, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm trying to make them big bucks, like multi-million-dollar like investments, right? So all of a sudden, Trump is getting into office, and the words that he's using, it's somehow stealing from my friend that I'm leaving my assets to. And I'm like, hold up. So if in the books, in the macroeconomic books and the law books, they talk about insurance policies. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's a criminal. He's a bank robber, yo. And that's how I started exposing all the secrets about the Masonic horseshit that goes on. I used to hear stories about them. It's like they have accounting departments for the Masonic people. They got the Masonic lodges and shit. And I'm like, it used to look really nice. They got bowling alleys. Like when you transporting people out of there to like a hospital, They got bowling alleys and stuff like that in the nursing homes. So they be living good. And now I know why. These motherfuckers, yo, they know how to steal that money, yo. And I'm like, this shit is crazy. So I started snitching on all of them, as many as possible. And the whole system about to get taken down. So what's crazy is when they get all angry and shit, right? They're like, who, this motherfucker's, he's snitching on us. It's because I'm smart, right? So I wasn't close to them when they like doing their little secret shit. So it's like, they don't know me, I don't know them, right? But them aliens that's hovering in the sky, they know every single atom that's running through their body. They know every single sperm that they, out of their fucking dicks, right? When they do that shit. The fucking aliens, y'all can see them. And they know your past, present, and future, right? And your great grandkids and your great great grandkids all the way to the end of time. They know that shit. And they don't give two fucks about you for your criminal activities, yo. If you're a 33rd degree Mason. And all that secrecy, like, we'll take care of it. Oh yeah, he violated our laws and our rules of like fucking little kids. Yeah, we'll take care of him. We're gonna like make him disappear. So let me show you something, yo. There's a story about a kid that reincarnated, right? And in the past life, a friend or somebody murdered him with a hammer in the head, right? So the kid grows up until it like could talk, and then it led its new parents to the crime scene, and they snitched on the dude, and the dude was still alive. Wes Cruz calling ICE. You gotta call ICE on ICE. Try that shit, yo. Call them too, yo. Call immigration. Call everybody. So these motherfuckers, right? They don't give. Oh shit, you made me lose my thought, yo. That's so ignorant of you. You're such a doofus, Wes Cruz. You be fucking them little kids too? Anyway, so yeah, these 33rd degree Masons, right? They think they running shit. And it's a special group of these motherfuckers, but they don't give, them aliens, they don't give two fucks about you. So they waiting on your soul. And it's gonna be an interesting show. So, yeah. It's like, I wish Obama would hurry up and pass away so he could get a seat. You know, it's like an arena up in the heavens, yo. And they just waiting on these child raping dumbasses, and then they're gonna try to like work their way out of it, you know? They're gonna face everybody that they fucked over. So that's how the universe works, yo. You know? You guys had a fun time. That shit is so much fun. All that money in your pocket, but you don't want other people to have money, and you don't want them, you know, to get a job in the government because they might snitch on you, but you was having fun. Oh, yo, 33rd degree people. It's a good old time. And then other people gotta fix y'all fuck up. And the weird shit that y'all gotta do, well, that the other people gotta do is like put up with the bullshit. That should be like a sin, right? Here, I should talk to the aliens real quick. Hey, Lord Daddy Dickhead! You need to put another commandment on the 10 Commandments. They might hear it. You got a bunch of pedophiles down here. Gosh. Yo. Oh yeah, back to Obama. There we go. Man, yo, Obama, shit. He's like a sunshine boy, yo. Not a boy, like a grown ass man. Obama is the champion of the universe for what he did. Kunta Kinte Christ, the black Christ angel. Uh, he's like watching over Obama, yo. Y'all gotta learn about that. Y'all white people missing out on your church. So, Obama, like, I would hurry up and sit next to Obama up in heaven. Like, yo, Obama, yo, tell me what you think. What you think? What kind of show is this, yo? It's entertaining. Some shit like back in the day where you had to fight the tigers and shit. Are they gonna be gnashing their teeth? Is that what the Bible talks about? The 33rd degree Masons will be gnashing their teeth. When you start crying, you'll be like, that's gnashing teeth, I think. Could be it. Yo, where's Philip at? Shane Scott. I have no idea who the hell is Philip. Yo, Shane Scott says, where's Philip at? And then he was like, Philip on these nuts. Philip on these nuts. Yo, you could like change that up somehow to like say put it on these nuts or something. Like, that's like that Bart Simpson prank call and when he calls Mo Tavern. Oh shit, I had good news. I had great fucking news. Philip is married to Candace. Candace Owens, you talking about? I came across a couple of her videos. I had great news. I came up with something today. The great news is oh snaps! There you go. The there's these videos. There's there's some people. They're doing these videos, and they're like, hold up. They're there's people that's giving a testimony talking about hardships and life is too hard right now, and that's true. So there's a emergency protocol that needs to go out ASAP, and that is the everybody needs to know their wage, right? So their wage is their age. No, it's 18 plus 25 cents up to their current age, and they take that to the mayor's office. Not the mayor's office, but all the mayors and the welfare offices need to like do this ASAP. So if we do this like this month, we could put money, real money, in people's pockets, and the crisis next year would not exist. So there's a financial crisis next year, next summer, and we could cancel that out right now with this new operation, and we could do it globally because all the countries are having the same issue. Uh, How the hell? Oh, that's where I lost my motivation. When I went to the town hall meetings, and these morons, just like the Democrats, they dumb as shit. So I lost my motivation to even waste my time. But then I still gotta do the rescue operation. Uh, but I uploaded the formulas, so the rescue operation, it just gotta get done sooner. As in, I was supposed to have an announcement at the No Kings rally protest, or a politician was supposed to share the info that I had at the No Kings protest rally in June. Yeah, June. Because I went to town hall in March. And then when you went to the No Kings protest, they didn't say shit about anything that I said. It's like neglect. So these are some weird times, man. And it's like trying to figure this shit out is like a headache. Uh, we we gotta like, I think it's done. Trump is definitely powerless next year when it comes to trading money. It's not gonna work. Oh, so then he's gonna he's gonna say some crazy shit. Trump got some more crazy shit to say, yo. So Trump got some. So when I neutralize the currency market, right, the Euro USD dollar thing, and then you could bet on it up and down. If they're the same value, you can't make money off of it, like a lot of money. So Trump, he's gonna lose that, so he can't make money, and he's gonna do some crazy shit. He's gonna say stuff like, "You guys cannot fix your country with these new policies," and he's gonna say that you're not gonna get any goods. so, so he's gonna say some shit like that. He's gonna hold the whole world hostage again, or in another way, and it's about to get even more crazier. So he's gonna, yeah, he's definitely gonna do that. So he's gonna like, hold up, try to think like Trump for a minute. He's a bully. He says crazy shit. The craziest shit is like demanding people like, you cannot fix your banks if there's a way to fix the banks. So imagine if he said that to China and China laughs at him like, ha ha ha, fuck you. And then Iran laughs at him and they say, ha ha ha, fuck you. Then he gets upset. And then he's gonna try to order a nuclear. Yo, this dumb fuck, he will launch every fucking nuclear missile, yo, just because all the countries are fixing their banking systems. Yeah, he's weird like that. He'll try to do some shit like that. He already stopped FEMA. The Democrats like FEMA. So anything the Democrats like, he like just wipes it off the board. Yeah, I can't channel my inner Trump. So I guess y'all could go to a comedian channel, YouTuber, and they could like try to like build off of what I just said. The crazy shit that he'll say. So what else I got? Allie Carter, I'm gonna cover her in this one. And the P Diddy, you got a bad tooth, brother. Looks a little swollen. I don't know. Probably. So Allie Carter, she is uh, a victim of some weird child trafficking situation. She's a black girl, and she claims she never saw Trump. And my theory was Trump was never into black girls. So when the holiday just like went by, the Black History Month, I was like, that's something black people could be proud of. Like Trump would never like sexually rape a black woman or a black teenager. So Zach Way 1313 says, please brother, wake up, stop talking this crazy shit. And then I fried fish. Trump would buy you. Yeah. So Trump, no. Allie Carter, she said that she was trafficked, right? She was human trafficked, and she was saying like she never saw Trump, and that's the reason why, because Trump was chasing them little white girls. So that makes a lot of sense. And then when they denied Diddy bail, right? Hold up. Why you got this man name in your mouth? Trump? Because he's always yapping his fucking mouth. So I'm gonna talk back about Trump, and I'm not gonna sit down while a grown ass man tries to fuck little girls. So let me see. Diddy. Oh, Allie Carter was talking about Diddy too. So the judge denied Diddy bail, and I had like mixed thoughts about Diddy and his trials because on one hand, the first one was Cassie, right? And she's a grown ass woman. And it's like when she was accusing him of like human trafficking and all kinds of shit, I was like, man, fuck out of here, because she could go to fuck home, celebrate with her holidays with her family, and that kind of stuff. So I was like, I ain't paying no mind to that shit. But then when Allie Carter was talking about like underage kids and Diddy, I was like, yeah, they're gonna like hold Diddy because it's another accusation and it's more serious. So Diddy could like try to hide evidence. So it's just weird like that. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Fry Fish got some insults for me today. That's what's up. I like the insults in the comments. He said, my brain is running on one hamster. Something like that. I'm like the smartest man on the planet. So I used to think about smoking weed and trying to like fry some brain cells, like space the fuck out. When them white boys smoke that weed, yo, that should be looking fun. They be like, whoa, bro. Yeah, man. So that's like inspiration, you know? Sure, said the employee. Con Man is back. What's up, peoples? I'm brainstorming. I'm trying to like figure some shit out, yo. Because we gotta like hurry up and get these rescue operations going. We gotta get that orange faced molester out of the office. Let me see. Oh, I was talking about Diddy. I think I finished Diddy. Yeah. I knew he was gonna get like held because Allie Carter had some like serious, serious like stuff about him, I guess. But I like her work, Ali Carter. She's like a tough girl, yo. She been through a whole lot of shit. Thanks to them pedophiles, man. She been through a whole lot of shit, yo. What kind of security do I need? Like, let's say I fuck like a Japanese chick and I get me a Japanese baby, right? And then a Spanish John, and then a white John, and a black John, and then an African John. And I got like all these babies, right? What kind of security do I need to basically protect my kids from these pedophiles, yo? Because these pedophiles, they desperate. They would like try to like put in an application to my company or the security company just to like try to kidnap my kids, you know? And Trump will be okay with that because, you know, he did it with Epstein, you know? So I gotta figure that shit out. That's some stressful shit, yo. Pedophiles are an army. The Lord Jesus. The Lord Jesus and his army of pedophiles. That's some like powerful warrior work. And I gotta be like thinking about the type of stress that she'll give to me on a daily basis. So I get like 10 baby mamas, right? And I guess the right people to talk to is the other celebrities. Like, hey, yo, y'all seen Trump? Like, he be fucking them little kids, yo. And it's like, how the hell y'all protect y'all kids from Trump? And then they should have the solutions. So we need to do that on Oprah. That's what we need to do. Trump be so mad. He getting mad as shit. Please don't let this out. I'll do anything. I'll suck your dick, Epstein. Fried fish. Somebody's mad. I don't know. You talking about me or Trump? Fried fish says he's mad. I don't know who he's mad at. The nigga behind the shop, who else? Oh, I think you're talking about me. Oh, you're saying that I'm mad. I'm more like trying to figure shit out, so I got a little, I guess, anger. I gotta like, yeah. I'm figuring stuff out. So, security issues, that's now something else. Go air my tires, my nigga. Go air my tires, nigga. Go air. I don't know what that means. Is that hood slang? Are you black? Hold up. Damn. You black? Fried fish? Or you white? Oh, fried fish says no comment. Oh, because if you was black, I was going to start educating you on why black people are so fucking stupid. It's the type of college course that y'all don't get. Y'all never had the opportunity to get it. I'm gonna give you an example, yo. I walked into a city hall, just like this, right? It wasn't behind a shop, right? And then I was like, hey, yo, the to the people that was waiting around, yo. I was like, I'm here to help out. You know, I'm a first responder. And then the black people, as the city hall meeting was starting, they started to worship their white Jesus. And they were so thankful for their white Jesus. And the black person next to me, she was like, stand up, stand up. I'm like, no, 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 no. So she's like all happy. Like Jesus fucked her ass over and she's all happy. She's black. Jesus is coming. So these motherfuckers, right? This is my first meeting. So I told them, I'm about to do a bailout. I got me $16 quadrillion. It's a massive GDP expansion, and I got an economic plan. And then the next meeting, right? They did the same shit with the Jesus, yo. There was like, but this time their brains was upgraded, right? So they stealing from me. So now they're saying, we believe and we prophesy that good things are going to come thanks to the Lord Jesus. After all them fucking hours I studied, trying to fix their fuck up, right? Now all of a sudden, they believe Jesus will do something great. But these assholes calling me the Antichrist and telling people to avoid me, and I'm full of evil and all kinds of shit. And these dumb fucks, right? They ain't even prepared for climate change. So, in about like 2 years, right? You're not gonna be able to get like tissue to wipe your ass with anywhere on the planet because the ice caps will melt. After I done went and told these people I'm trying to help them. How fucking stupid are these black people, yo? And they your peoples if you are like black? Because it's the first black mayor for the city. She female, right? The first female black mayor. My bad. She's not the first black, but she's the first female black. Fried Fish says he doesn't care. And then he says imagination is wild, and he laughs at me. And then he says, then why are you broke, you bum? And then just a white boy. Yo! Just a white boy. Thank you for coming to the chat. This is like, we need like racial dynamics, yo. So, AOC voter. So yeah. This dude, Fried Fish, he was talking like he was black, so sounds like man, bear, pig. I don't know what that is. So, you know what I need? I need to go read Super Serial. I need to read some like Malcolm X biographies or Martin Luther King. or Hillary's. Hillary Clinton witnessed the Martin Luther King thingy-majig when he walked. Because that has a lot of like black and white racial dynamics in it in Hillary's book. So that would be a book that I need. But if it was on like YouTube in the audio section, I might be lucky. Yo, just to wait for his mother dropped him on his head. Yo, you might be right, yo. The bitch is crazy, yo. She got a demon hole in her, between her legs. He's challenged but thriving. Yo, that's my favorite. He is challenged but thriving. That speaks so much truth. What was I thinking? Oh, Hillary. Hillary Clinton and them books. I need her book. I'm gonna look that up. Cause yo, yo, he said he's challenged but Fried Fish says, I'm challenged but thriving, right? And then he laughed. He was like, heard that before, huh, kid? Yo, that's a good one. Yeah, people always told me that shit my whole life. I'm special. They kept using the word, you're special. Yeah, so I've heard that many times. I never knew what it meant. So, yeah. I wasn't sure if they was laughing at me or laughing with me or being mean or what. But yeah, I heard it a lot. I think I have a plan. Yo, yo, he said, we dying laughing at you. I be saying some crazy shit. Let me see, special needs child. Y'all my type of people, yo. Like me and my friends back in the day, we always used to talk like that, like crack jokes. We used to talk about each other's mama. I think one of the jokes I said, I was like, I'm gonna fuck your mama next week and become your stepdaddy. Yo, my homeboy used to get mad at that shit, yo. He was like, yo, chill, dog. Or like, go take out my trash. And then when you're done, go clean my room. Oh, shit. So, let me see. I just came up with well, the plan was already there. I just came up with something. No. I'm putting more detail into something I came up with. And it has to do with I forgot. I fucking forgot. Like I can't think of this shit right now. What is it? Damn. hiring. I need to work on that. Because everything is done. I gotta like start doing the sector stuff. Job building, career builder. That's what I gotta do. The Hillary book and the career builder, or like one of them people, a hiring manager, but it's for like 10 different companies. So I have to be like a specialist, but it's for companies and moving operation, which is the government, and then fuel. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. Let me see. I'm gonna finish up these comments and then I'm about to go do some research. Uh, Fried Fish says, see why you're alone? Yeah, yo, it's a loner's life. Are you high? Not today. Plan on getting drunk soon. This nigga gets hurt and Kiki hot sauce off it. At least he knows. Hang on, I just had a text. No, I do not get hurt. I'm trying to process the info. So it's like, if you see me going off crying somewhere, like a little bitch, it probably didn't happen. So I don't know. I legit got a question, brother. Why aren't you inside? So Frederick Shorten says, why I'm not inside. Because, I don't know. I like being outside. It's my office. Fried Fish says, you're not that special. Calm down. Huh. I'm starting to find a place for you, a special place in my heart. And you'll see it over time. I'm gonna put you on the world stage. I'm gonna bring you up with me, all right? So I'm gonna come find you wherever you at. Fried Fish says, sure you don't. Something like that. And then Fried Fish says, if I cried, it didn't happen. Sure. So that's a response to me. Find you, please. Sure. Tell me where you're from. Yo, this is the longest live stream I ever did. 64 minutes. So I know what I gotta do now. Because I got my budgets. I got the macro data. I got the repair formulas for all the countries. I got proper pricing for all the products. And I just have to work on black people like Fried Fish. Because they're like the special people. And also the white people. I wonder if a white boy's still in here. That's his name, right? Just a white boy. He probably left. Anyway. Make myself change your headlights. Man, if you don't go watch a damn YouTube video and figure that shit out yourself, that'll save your ass a lot of money. Yeah, where do you work? Right now, I'm a volunteer, buddy. Frederick Shorten says, where are you from? I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I gotta move. I gotta move to the middle of America because Yeah, that's right. Stand up, Philly. I got to move to the middle of America because the coastal areas, they're flooding. And if I'm in the middle, I could get to Europe and China back and forth for like emergency meetings. So, uh, I got to make a long list. I could ask ChatGPT to help me with that because I know fried fish ain't that smart. Move to a actual state because I said middle of America. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Um, Let me see. Yeah, uh, I got dual economic systems because when people get evacuated, they're functioning on a different economic system. So that's cleared. That rescue operation is cleared. Stabilizers are cleared. So I got to figure out. I'm going to stop fucking with the church. So, because that's wasting time. So I'm not going to do the calls to the church and them. And yep, I think that's all I need to do. Yeah. So people, people and jobs. Um, each job, percentages, maximum employment. That's where I'm gonna start with this shit. You motherfuckers are like geniuses, man, with y'all like observations of watching me figure shit out. So go ask the chat GBT loaner. Yo, so I need. Damn it! I just. Yeah. So. Oh shit! I got distracted. Hold up. I just had it. People, percentage, maximum employment, statistical data. That's what the fuck I need right now. I gotta locate somewhere online maximum employment for every single company. So the maximum amount of what they produce uh, for sales. See ya. Uh, the for sales for every sector, industrial, retail, uh, and employment figures. I need that, and that's where I'm gonna start. And then uh, I believe it exists. The GDP expansion. I'm gonna use the GDP expansion of which one is the greatest one we ever had, and what's today? Today is Tuesday. What the hell? Okay. All right. Yeah, we got this. Yep. Tuesday, August 5th. Um, Fried Fish says, big word, big word. he's, probably, he's probably like fucking with my head. Come on, think, big word, big word, big word, figure it out. Some shit like that, right? What grade did you give up at? I think it was like ninth. I passed the fourth grade like 4 times and I graduated elementary school. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm calling this operation. It's like, or this like rescue. I mean, it's a mass hire, but I need the baseline to provide the instructions globally. So there's a lot of data. I got to find the right questions to the data for the data. My bad. Uh, I think I'm going to start with medical supplies. Hold up. Gooseman1 says, "You a Trump supporter?" No, I'm not a Trump supporter. This was because Trump, he's a hardworking man because he puts in 40 hours a week plus 40 hours of overtime every week to fight for his rights to sleep with little kids. So he's a hardworking man. Uh, Donnie Newman says, "Fuck all of y'all. That's the biggest word I know." You're damn right. How did Trump supporter? So where you at, trolls? Here I am, trolls. What are you gonna cry about? Uh, Fried fish. I don't know if he's talking to the chat or me. But I'm gonna start my research or data collection for a FEMA operation uh, with the medical supplies, water. Damn, that shit gonna take me a week, like a whole fucking week, trying to like pull this data, yo. Gotta go to the library. Gotta go to the library. Gotta go to the library. Uh, Fried fish says ignores real grown up. I'm not sure. You talking to me? I don't ignore you. You're like the, if working on all this nerd shit, right? That's swirling around in my fucking head is annoying and boring. You're like the life of the party, Mr. Fried Fish. Aspirin, water. Yeah, aspirin's one of them. So it's medical supplies. Um, but it's like the S&P. I got to do a Microsoft Excel, and I got to find my chip card to save the file. That shit gonna take like 2 fucking weeks, man. Wow. All right, but I'll start it. Yo, uh, Donnie Newman says you got plenty of room in that head. So some people got jokes about the forehead. So probably I got me a forehead, or it's a 5 head, some shit like that. So, all right, everybody. So the good news is, right? This thing that I was just trying to work out, right? That's for the climate change. Uh, so I'd be pissed too. Hold on. Hold on. Um, Look at that forehead. Of course he does. It's wrinkled at 45 day. Oh, damn. Oh, you said I'm 45 years old. I'm 39. But okay, that's cool. That's more like a 10 head. and I'd be pissed off too. You a punk, cause you ain't got no videos on your channel. See, people like me, we out there in the open. We ain't scared of insults. So, yeah, back to business real quick. Yeah, right. I ain't no Gramps. Speaking on that, if I smash 10 women and make 10 babies next year, and they all turn 40, when I'm 80, they'll be 40. I'll be in a nursing home. Yeah. Grandpa. No kids, no, never happening. Shit. Openly stupid, no kids, no future, never happening. Hold on. Yo, Fried Fish said some shit. I never even heard of this. You're dying at self-checkout at Walmart. Like, what? Like, all right, so I could see the, all right, that's a good one. You're dying at self-checkout. All right, so concentrate, people. Back to the business real quick. So, hold on, man. Uh, oh, the work that I got to do over the next 2 weeks, right? The only reason I got to do that work is because of climate change, right? So that's coastal evacuations, right? But all these other systems, they are ready to go everywhere. So a full-scale financial system reset for all the countries. So that means all the money systems are repaired, like right now. Let's say if I made it to like MSNBC News, right? I'll just start yapping my mouth, and then everybody follows my instructions and they fix their country. So it's that easy right now, right? So we could get rid of that child support prison trap, right? So I'm like the epitome of that Lauryn Hill song, or I think it's Lauryn Hill. It's like Lauryn Hill and Nas. If I ruled the world, I free all my sons. I love them, baby. So I'm the epitome of that shit because I'm freeing all my sons for the end until the end of time from that child support prison trap horse shit with these coochie twats, right? So that means my kids would never see a prison cell for some fucking child support because I'm fixing the shit. And that's sad, yo. That is so sad to see a grown man in jail, right? Like I remember being an EMT, and we went into a prison to do a emergency call, and it's like a dude was in there for child support, and that shit like fucked up my head. Like it was heartbreaking, yo. And I'm like, yo, like he was like, yo, how do I do what you do? I was like, you got to go to school for it. And then I gave him some hope. I was like, just go get your record expunged. Try to go get it done, and you could do the same job. So I think that's what started it, because I went to juvie, and then when I left juvie and my record got expunged, when I went to join the army, they couldn't find my shit. So I just started saying, no, I never been arrested. So you could do that shit when it gets expunged. So damn. So yeah, that dude, yo, I felt so bad for him when he told me that shit. So I gave him hope. I gave him part of my story, and I think that's why it was recently that it was like a record expungement clinic was like being promoted heavily. So it's been like 10 years in the making. If that was the like uh, trigger that put it into motion, that moment. So Let me see. Yo, somebody left because I was singing. Should have told him to pull. Nah, that's messed up. You don't want to be in jail for no child support. Yo. Fried Fish says, how old is my mom? She still got it going on? You know what? This is one of the moments where I would like tell you, like, go ahead, like hook up with my mom, yo. That fucking thing is a demon, yo. So like, yeah. Come on, yo, this where she at, this what she look like. So yeah, I'll do some shit like that to you. That thing, she a psychotic piece of shit. All right, so peace out. I understand if want him to shut the fuck up too. Volume down helps. Must have been tossing and turning at night, worried about him. What? What section 8 your mama at? Facebook. Look at her offspring. yo, yo, on some real shit, if I wasn't wasting my time with this economic stuff, I would be doing the same shit you're doing right now, but on a game system. I'll be playing video games, saying the same shit that you be saying, yo. So, but yeah, we getting rid. Oh, everybody's getting healthcare. Everybody's getting healthcare. $1 million credit card, right? So as soon as you leave the hospital, your bills get paid. Then you got $10,000 for funeral, and then you got insurance coverage for your auto accidents and your repos, not your repos, your car accidents, right? So it's like if you got a loan on auto loans, there you go, and it got total, the bank is going to be stable because it's going to get paid out in full because you got full coverage. Everybody's going to have full coverage. Um, so jobs, people, two systems are good to go. And the last thing is this jobs and people and the rescue app. So yeah, I wish I was on TV right now, but I still got work to do. So yeah, that's it for this live, yo. It's been 83 minutes, almost an hour and a half. And EJ Wiley gotta go. I will not review this thing. This shit is so goddamn long. So I'm gonna just work on my project for the next 2 weeks. Maybe I'll be back on, maybe not, but I'll see y'all around. Gotta go.